What's going on, peoples? Yeah, let me heat these groups up. Al York Sports. Another Friday, man. TGI Friday, man. We're to give you all this work, man. Yes, sir. Gregory Drake in the building, the OG, baby. You see me repping that black, baby. You're ready to black, baby. Good to see Gregory Drake in the building, baby. Yeah, everybody's starting to tap in, man. Yes, sir, man. Big show today, Greg. If you got to go back to work, I highly recommend you check back in on the YouTube. Yeah, Suge Knight in the building. You know I got to give my salute to Suge Knight. Always tapping in every Friday. No excuses. It don't matter if he fucking put a double last night. He still checks in. My guy, baby. Much love, Suge. You know, we don't go way back like Camaro seats, but we go way back. Yeah, let me shout everybody out before we start this marvelous show, man. I think I'm getting like pink eye or some shit, man. My left eye been like fucking with me all day, man. Loca in the building, hold up. Esa Loca! You know I gotta give a shout out, man. You know how I do it. Low in the building, baby. You already know, free agents, baby. Ain't nobody got us locked down. We free agents. Each and every one of us until we get that big-ass contract, baby. And they ain't trying to get that up unless you in the NBA, NFL, or MLB. Real talk. Yeah, let me let some people tap in and we gonna start this marvelous show, man. Real talk. Like I said, I think I'm getting pink eye or something. My eye fucking up, man. Yeah, now we starting to get peoples in the building. Let me wait for a couple more. Then we gonna start the show. Steve Levine, like always, another general on my show. Steve Levine always checks in, fam. Plays the giveaways, comments, does everything. That's why that's my brother right there. Steve Levine, a.k.a. The Ghost. No Diddy, baby. You already know no Diddy. All right, let's start the show, man. Let me take my joints off. We're going to start the show. Shout out to everybody, man. ExponentUSA.com, trade show graphic, printing and displays. ExponentUSA.com, show love to my boy, Jay Hike. Cal in the building, I see you, Cal. Sam the Man, my man the shooter. You already know what time it is with Sam the Man. Anybody looking for a luxury or an exotic car rental in Las Vegas, book with Sam on Instagram. Drive My Car Vegas and get 10% if you are the first time renter and use the discount code BWS. Check with him on the gram and he should put the link on my show. Tap the link. See what y'all want if y'all in Vegas. He got all the butter shit. Y'all can get your fronting on like y'all like to do. Y'all know I be knowing. And let's go to the message of the day. Then we going to start the show. Okay, Cal. I see you, baby, and I hear you, baby. Do what you got to do, Cal. All right, this is the message of the day, guys. I want y'all to listen to the details. You know I'm always giving y'all the real shit. I'd rather die, right? I mean me, doing what I love to do than settle and live a boring life. Think about that. I'd rather die doing what I love to do than settle and live a boring life. And remember, y'all, all money, not good money. Keep that in mind. Let's start the show, man. You know how we do it. Al York Sports, baby. The raw truth. Yeah, getting that energy up, man. Y'all already know every Friday, man. That's what I do, man. For all you motherfucking billionaires and your millionaires out there, nigga, I'm the hottest free agent out, baby. Do what the fuck y'all want to do. You want me to triple that motherfucker? Come see your boy. Whatever you put up, I'ma triple it, man. All I need is set me up to win, man, and I'll fire, man. That's worth to everything I love, man. I'm not here begging. I'm not asking. It's business, man. Y'all want to pump them mills, make them double up, triple up? Call your fucking man, man. Let's start this shit for real, because you know how I get, man. I get on some real other shit. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York, Nueva York. Shout out to Price Tag Entertainment and Media. Few texts, my man Low. Mac 1 Beats always got that fire. And Al York Sports Reviews. Remember, guys, I keep telling y'all, go to YouTube, head on my sports book reviews. I got a series on it. Tap in your little comments. Do what you got to do. Show love to your boy, man. Let's start this motherfucker, man. We going to the NFL, unfortunately. We're going to start off with bad news real quick. Hall of Fame NFL center Jim Otto, a.k.a. Mr. Raider, dies at the age of 86 years old, played 15 seasons with the Raiders, and was the anchor of their offensive line. Cause of death not mentioned. Rest in power, Jim Otto. Other news. The Cleveland Cavaliers fire head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. After 5 seasons, J.B. went 170 and 159, 51.7 winning record in 5 seasons. This year he went 48 and 34. He had the 4th best record in the Eastern Conference, and he lost in the second round to the Celtics. He had a 1-1 tie, and then playoff Mitchell went down, and you know you can't win without your best player, so I think he got a raw deal. If you think about it, he didn't start too good in Cleveland, but the way he ended this year, you know, 4th in the Eastern Conference, and passing that first round and losing to Boston without Mitchell, I felt that was enough for him to go another year, but I'm not the owner. Other news. After 9 seasons with the Philadelphia Eagles, wide receiver Devontae Parker has decided to retire this Monday night. 402 career receptions, 5,660 yards, 27 touchdowns, average 14.1 receiving yardage. Devontae Parker has retired. Other news. The Eagles signed wide receiver John Ross, who retired, was on the Eagles practice squad, and then decided to unretire, so he will be dressing up for the Eagles. He's played 37 games in his career, 62 receptions, 143 yards, 15.4 average, 11 touchdowns. I'm lying, 1,400 yards. And this guy's is such a underachiever. I mean, he was the 9th overall pick by the Bengals, and this guy has really done nothing. But by him, you know, unretiring and going with the Eagles, we're hoping that he could get his career back and hopefully do something, because being a 9th overall pick in the NFL and not doing shit is horrible. What up, Jeremy? Okay, last but not least, the San Diego Padres all-star second baseman Xander Bogaerts broke his left shoulder attempting for a diving pickup and was placed on the 10-day disabled list, but that's just to find out the exacts. An injury like this could take up to a month to at least 3 months, so Bogaerts would be out of the lineup, who's a, you know, big time player for the Padres, though he's not having a big time year. He's only batting .219, 4 home runs, 14 RBIs, but he signed over 300 M's, and you know Bogaerts, if he get going, he's nice, and it's a big loss for the Padres. All right, Cal, where you at, baby? Don't go nowhere, guys. We got all sports for y'all. We gonna go in. We got free picks. My man went 2-0 last week. I'm waiting on him to tap in right now. Cal Sports. Cal, where you at, baby? Let me see if I can pull him in. I might be able to pull him in. What up, baby?
KGM picks. Al York.
Hold up. Let me put my earpiece on. Hold up.
Al York. We in the game, baby.
Give me a minute.
Go ahead. What's up, man?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Did you send the invite?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. I didn't get the invite. I dragged you in, but always try to send it.
I hit it, but I got yours, so we in.
Okay, we in, baby. How you doing? Let's start off first by mentioning you went 2-0 last week with 2 underdogs. You gave Usyk over Fury plus 110. You gave the money line on the T-Woods plus 185. Great 2-0. Whoever followed your picks made some fucking cash.
Hey.
Yo, we got to get some. I got to get some
Yeah.
free agent Al York shit on you.
Yeah,
Last
definitely.
week you had Mayweather
Definitely.
shit. No disrespect to Floyd, because I know you love him, but you running with me.
Yeah.
Floyd ain't helping you do nothing. I'm
you got
helping you,
that.
so you got to
You got that.
represent your boy.
Of course. Just send
I
it
don't
down.
even want to
I'm
shake our
rocking
hands,
that all
dog.
day.
We can't
I'm
even get a
rocking that all
handshake
day.
from Floyd. All right, so let's start off with the NBA, Kyle. We're going to start off with the Celtics, 64-18. They beat the Heat 4-1, or 4-0, and then they beat the Cavs. No, I'm lying. 4-1, I think, and 4-1.
Yeah,
And
it was something like
now
that.
they're playing the Pacers. The Pacers, 47-35, beat the Bucks 4-2, and then beat the Knicks, an incredible season, 4-3 in the series that the Knicks were up 2-0.
Yeah.
But me and you know they were injured. Not making no excuses.
Same with the Bucks.
Pacers earned it, and they won. So
Yeah.
now they down 2-0 to the Celtics. Should have won game one. I was saying that might have been their series
That
because
was
they
it.
could have set the tone right there.
Easily.
And if you go to TD Garden, you're happy as hell getting one out of those two games.
That's a big game. You let that slip up. I'm a big believer the NBA needs Boston in there. Indiana
I
gets
agree.
in there, they're gonna lose a lot of views. But let's just face it, Boston is a better team, and if they had Porzingis too, I think they might sweep them. But going back home to Indiana showed their tough young team, and maybe they could steal one here at home, which they need desperately. With Brown playing great and Tatum's not even at his full potential.
Right.
When he clicks, I could see Boston easily going to the championship here.
Right. Well, the first game was 133-128 overtime. Brown hit in that game, buzzer tie. They should have fouled. Like I said, Indiana should have won. We agree with that. Second game, they blew them out, 126-110 by 16 points. Now, this is the problem here, Kyle. Tyrese Halliburton might be out.
Yeah,
and
that's a huge problem.
Even if he's playing, he's got a hammy, so he's not going to be Tyrese Halliburton. He's going to be something of himself. I think we kind of knew Boston's going to move on, but I was hoping to get 6 games out of this.
Yeah.
Now with Halliburton out, they'd be lucky to win 1. Would you agree?
Yeah, and the NBA would have loved to get 6 or 7 out of this series too. They want to sell the popcorn.
Right.
Make their money. They I don't think the views are the same like back in the day. So they got to sell these seats just like in the last 2 series. They're praying for a competitive series here and in the West. So
exactly.
But I just don't see it. I'm with you. I see Boston getting in there. I think if you saw Brown, what he said, we're 2 games away from the championship. They're locked in, those guys. Those guys been there. They lost. They're right there. They're ready to go back. I'm stamping Boston's ticket. I don't care what anybody says. Boston's going right in.
Yeah. And to add on to what you said, Brown didn't make the All-NBA team, so that when they asked him that question, he was like, I'm just worrying about going to the championship. We're 2 games away. So,
yeah.
I know me and he feel a certain way not making 100%. That All-NBA team, but he going to take it out on the court. Salute the Brown, who's a great fucking player and seems to elevate year after year. Now let's go to the Western Conference. Number 3, Minnesota, 56-26, beat the Suns 4-0, beat the Nuggets in a dramatic series 4-3, which was an incredible series. The game you called Game 7 money line, great call on that. And then the Dallas Mavericks, number 5 seed, 50-32, beat the Clippers 4-2, which I thought the Clippers would get them for. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought they would have got them. Then they beat the Thunder 4-2, which I was also surprised of. Game 1, 108-105, and I'm looking here, and Minnesota's up 10, 42-32, but it's early in the second quarter. What's your take on this series here, Kyle?
Well, here, Game 1, I had a great feeling that Dallas would win that game because you go 7 games with the champs. You're in Denver. You got the altitude. You got to go back. You're flying. You're tired. Dallas is rested. They got the star power there. They got a nice little team here. But now this Game 2 is going how I kind of thought it would. I think Minnesota's going to answer. But like you said, there's a lot of game left. And I think Minnesota's a tough team, and they can make this a tough series here. But I feel like the NBA would want Dallas in the championship more than Minnesota, but I feel like the team, if they got the bigs, they got the bigs. They got Towns, they got Gobert, and then they got, Ant-Man playing like a freak lately. He didn't play good game one, and he took responsibility. That's why I like the kid. He came out, he said, that's on me. I got to come out, and I got to play better.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. He was
mature.
dope. But one thing about Ant-Man, Kyle, he doesn't always have to do his scoring. He does it in a lot of other areas.
Plays great defense.
Yeah, but the thing that me and you know, he couldn't hit buckets that day. That's why he said he had it. And couldn't stop Kyrie, who he said he was. He should not open his mouth to a vet like Kyrie Irving. That was huge. Now, this is my take
Kyrie's
before we move on, right? I hate watching championships. Like, for example, when the Bears slaughtered New England Patriots back in the days, I wanted Miami to make it, but New England upsetted them. So to me, that took away from the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to get at, it's like I hate watching championship games where the better team doesn't play the better team. Like one underdog sneaks. Like when Miami Heat went to the bubble that year. Yep. They wasn't a better team, but they won.
Yep.
You understand?
You want to see the best
last year. Why look at last year? They beat Boston. I would have loved to see Boston and Denver. I thought that was the better series.
100%.
Would you agree?
Yeah, 100%.
So that's how I feel here. I want to see Minnesota and Boston. Both of KG's ex-teams, Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
Minnesota, I think they give each other the best matchup. Taking nothing away from Denver, but it's only basically Luka and Kyrie. PJ shows up once in a while. Gaffett once in a while. Hardaway once in a while. But when you got Towns, Edwards, you got Reed, you got McDaniel, them guys are deeper, and I think they're a better fit to beat Boston Celtics.
I really like Minnesota and how they've been playing. I've been riding them this whole time. Think about the teams they're going through. Yeah. They beat the Suns. Then they go and they beat the champs.
Easily.
Beat the champs.
And beat the champs.
In their house. And now they're fighting in Dallas right here,
Yep.
I would love to see the Timberwolves versus the Celtics. I think the NBA needs the Celtics in, though. They
Right.
Indiana get there. They cannot have that. NBA won't have it. I'm telling you. They'll lose a lot of views, Plus, in reality, Tatum and Brown, they want to get back there.
No. They got their – remember we spoke about the heartbreaks.
Yeah.
These Indiana guys, they get their heart broken.
Yeah,
yeah. Tyree Halliburton.
They had a hurt Bucks team.
New band. I mean, none of them ain't really. Brown been getting his heart broken every fucking year, and Tatum for the last 4 or 5 years. And they lost also to Golden State in the chip. Remember that?
Yes.
Okay, let's move on. Great job with the NBA. We gave everybody an update with exactly where we at with it. Now we going to a topic that you hit me on earlier that you really want to talk about, which is the Ryan Garcia situation. Devin Haney. Now, the test negative again for doping. What's your take on this whole doping situation, Kyle? Educate us, because I know you've been following up on this. And I'm interested to hear what you want to say. Talk to us.
He popped for Ostarine and some other things, and they did like 2 tests. So he was positive on the second test, the B sample. So they take the same piss, right? And they test it two different ways. You know what I mean? It's the same piss. They test it, came back good. They test the other one, it popped. Boom. Steroids. And you know what? I think it's microdosing, because they found a little bit. But how that happens is, when you're not in camp for a guy, you're juicing, you know? And then you get in camp, and what do? You lighten the load a little bit.
I read up on that.
Yeah, I could beat the drug test here. I'm going to microdose it. And he came in a little overweight. I think it was
that's what fucked him up.
3 pounds.
Now you're trying to lose them 3 pounds, and that's when that shit was able to be notified. That's when they were able to notify that.
Yeah, he pissed, losing the weight, trying to lose it, and it's in the fat. The cell breaks, boom, he's pissing hot.
Right.
So he got caught red-handed, and it's a shame. I mean, I thought Haney lost to Lomo, but they gave Haney the fight, and guess what?
I agree.
Haney was undefeated.
Loma beat him.
You know, you took his donut, you put a stick in it, you give him a 1. Now he has a loss on his record to a guy who's dirty on steroids. People are making fun of him for the whole month. It's a shame. It's a shame.
So real quick, before we leave this topic, what you think should happen?
My opinion, I think they should take the loss away from Haney. And
Wow.
I think they should. And
Well,
I
they
think
didn't take the
they're
loss
gonna
away. They didn't take the loss away from Cotto
that's true.
when that dude cheated with that plastic. I lost
100%. They're not
$10.
gonna do it.
That was the biggest bet
Yeah.
I ever made in my life.
And you
I
know what?
lost
Canelo got
$10 on
caught
that
the
fight.
same thing. Canelo got caught with the same thing. They got caught with these steroids. These guys are moving up weight for that reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All these fighters are moving up weights so they
You
can
know why?
avoid getting popped.
The reason why I don't think they could take these fights away is because the monies that the casinos are paying out, and there's no way to retrieve it.
Yeah, they can't.
So that's
can't get that money.
why they can't give them a loss.
Yeah.
What they will do is punish the shit out of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're going to suspend them like
big fine too.
6 months, a year.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
That's just 2 fights.
Smack on the wrist, you know. It's a shame, though, man. And I don't see them fighting again either. I don't think Haney would get back in the ring with him anyway. So
Right.
You know.
Okay, so real quick, what you got on the menu today as far as the free picks for tomorrow, bro?
All right, so I got one pick here. I'm going with the boxing. Okay, we got a rematch here. Josh Taylor, he's a Scottish fighter, and he had all the belts. Teofimo just took them all from him. He fought this guy Jack Catterall, who gave him a great fight. It was very close, very controversial. They gave the fight to Josh Taylor,
right?
And a lot of people feel that Jack went in there and beat him,
right?
But I'm going with the dog here again. It's plus 135. You know, I feel like Josh Taylor, I've been watching both these guys. At first, everybody's telling me, take Jack. But I've been watching him train. He looks very sharp. He looks good on the speed bag. He you know, to me, this is do or die for this guy. He just came off of fighting Teofimo, so he's been fighting good competition. And at a plus 130, I'm going with that. You know, I'm going with that. I'm going with Josh Taylor on the upset.
So Josh Taylor's plus 130 or 35. It don't matter, right?
Plus 135, something
whatever
like that.
it is. He's
he
a
looked
dog.
Real good at the weigh-in. The weigh-in, he looked shredded, ready to go. He stepped in front of him. He gave a nice muscle pose. He looked sharp on the mitts. He looked sharp on the bag. I think he's going in there laser focused, and he's gonna go beat him up and shock the world.
Okay. So that's the play, y'all. Josh Taylor boxing plus 130, 135, wherever you see it. This event takes place tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow on the zone. The zone.
Okay, brother. Now I'm gonna bring up a pop-up subject for you since we kind of went through real quick. You still got about 7 minutes before I get the X-Man in the building. I said this from the beginning. When the Dallas Mavericks picked up Kyrie Irving, I said that I think this will work because Kyrie Irving was going into his 13th season, and I'm one of the people that disagree with a lot of things he did, but I seen the show, Kyle, where they interviewed him, and I kind of see everything different after hearing why he did what he did.
Yeah.
Being Muslim is one of them, Ramadan and all that. You got to respect that.
Yeah.
Now, what I didn't respect was what he did to the Celtics when he didn't play Game 7 and then they didn't even show up.
100%.
And I needed Cleveland. I needed Cleveland to make it to the chip that year. I had a lot of money just to make it, and and Boston had them beat. They would have beat him with Kyrie. Let's just say that. I felt like, how do you fuck up that situation with Brown, Tatum, Horford, and you're literally the missing link to make that team go to the championship maybe every year for the next 5 out of 10 years. To me, he fucked that up. There's no excuse. But all the other stuff with the Ramadan, not agreeing with the coach, he didn't want to get jabbed. He was against getting jabbed. I get it. But right now, what he's doing in Dallas is what I wish for him because to me, he's one of the top pound-for-pound players ever. Kyrie Irving is fucking nice, dog. If he just plays
Can't deny
basketball,
that.
he can hang with Steph Curry all day. Just like he can't stop Curry, Curry can't stop him.
Nobody could
As
stop
you
Kyrie
seen
Irving.
in the chip, he beat Curry with that 3.
Yeah, nobody could stop Kyrie Irving.
That's what I'm saying. So me saying all this, I'm happy for him. That I like I said, I didn't really like what he did, and I'm not going back against my word. I just didn't like what he did. But now that I kind of understand, and I'm not excusing him for that Boston shit, but I'll give him a pass on everything else. My thing is, what's your take on what he's been able to do with Luka out in Dallas?
Well, I thought it would work out, but I also see why it didn't work out in Boston. There's only one basketball. You got to share the ball. But then you're looking at Luka Doncic and him, and there's only one basketball there too. So, but it's working. They're clicking. And I think he's making it work in Dallas. I feel like he's matured, like you said. He's in a better position here. Maybe a better organization, too. I mean, Boston's like a great, Hall of Fame.
You can't fuck up in Boston, dog.
But I'm going to say it, though. The players, if you ask the players, they all love Dallas. They love it over there. They love playing for Dallas. And
that's because Mark Cuban gives them perks and shit like that.
Sets them up.
And between us, he probably got all the young women going to them too. But I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Maybe that's why Kyrie's doing a little better over there. He's definitely one of the best point guards I've ever seen. He's from Jersey. He shot the commercial for Pepsi, the Uncle Drew. He shot it in Bloomfield, right next to me. It's right next door. We all used to meet up at that park. He shot the whole commercial there. It's crazy.
Right.
So Kyrie, I'm a big fan of him. Love the guy. I hope nothing but the best. I think the NBA wants Dallas versus Celtics because they got that storyline there. But I'm shooting for the Timberwolves, but I feel it's going to be Dallas Celtics. That's what I think.
I want the better series, dog.
I still think it's going to be Dallas Celtics.
I like Dallas.
I want the Timberwolves too.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Dallas, but I'm looking at the Timberwolves, man. They long, they lengthy.
They're big team.
They play hard. That's the team that's going to beat Boston.
But if you got the gun to my head, I'm going with Dallas because they got Serbia behind them. The Serbians out there. Shout out to Serbia, my boy Lazar.
No doubt.
They got.
But they're not beating. I don't think they're beating Boston. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well,
they could.
They got a whole country. They got Kyrie.
But I don't think
they got
beating
the
Boston.
Star power. I think the NBA could push that harder and get their views, their cash.
No. They could get all that. They could, put Doncic, like you said, storyline, Kyrie Irving. But I think Boston beats them in a lengthy series. But I see, like I said, I seen words. I seen the Florida Marlins. Yankees were 5-1 to beat them in a series, and the Florida beat them in 5 games. We all know that
could happen.
We all know that the Yankees bust their nut on that Tim Wakefield home run. But what I'm saying is they still lost the chip.
Yeah. Anything could happen, though. But
all right. Any last words, Cal?
Hey, man, sub to my boy Al, York Sports. He's in the game. You got to love this shit. Like it, donate, holla at my boy. Shout out to Mike Coast to Coast. That's it. KGM Picks. We out of here, baby.
You already know. Listen, stay on board. If my man has any trouble getting in, I'm going to snatch you right back up. If you're available, because I know you're a working man, so I don't know if you got to go back
running around. I'm out here in the car, man. I'm running around, but holla at me if you need me.
All right, brother. Cal Sports, baby. Let's get it, baby.
All right, Al.
X-Man, where you at? Let's come in the building, X-Man. If you in the building, hopefully we don't have no trouble with the X-Man. Let me see if I find the X-Man. Douglas Bend in the building. Brian Breezy in the building. Jeremy in the building. I see y'all all. Let me see if I can get the X-Man in the building. X-Man locked and loaded, baby. Locked and loaded. Look at my guy.
What's up, brother?
What's going on, baby? First thing first, real quick. How the family?
Everybody's good. Everybody's good. God bless. Just want to send a quick shout out to my nephew who just graduated last week from the University of Virginia.
Oh, nice.
So big shout out to him.
Nice. Shout out. I don't know who he is, but shout out to him. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, real quick. Listen, I don't mean to bore nobody. I'm going to bring up the Knicks with you because me and you always talk the Knicks. Then we're going to go to some other shit. 2024, we went 50 and 32X. We were second in the Atlantic, second best record in the East. 2023, we was 47 and 35. We was third in the Atlantic, fifth in the East. So we definitely got better. Then we went. We split the 2 series in the playoffs. We beat the Sixers 4-2, but then lost to the Pacers. No excuses. You know why we lost. We a lot of bodies, but still, great season. I loved how we played. I'm not mad that we didn't play Boston because Boston's about to annihilate Indiana. They would have done the same to us. You know I've been said that. You kind of mentioned that. My question to you is, what's your take on this whole New York Knicks whole year and what you see coming to the Garden?
I think we had a great year. I like the year had. We had a great year.
You think, or you sure?
No, I'm sure we had a great year.
Okay, you said we ran. Think. I want to make sure.
You said, we ran out of bodies. We ran, Julius Randle getting hurt. We lost Mitchell Robinson for a long time there during the regular season, and Anobi missed time on the year. But I think I'm sure.
Bogdanovich could have helped us off the bench, bro.
And he had the foot surgery.
I mean, when OG went down. When OG went down, Bogdanovich could have took his spot.
He had the foot surgery.
He's not good like him on defense, but he could score. Maybe he even score more than OG.
And he's a guy that you need to open up that inside for Brunson to work.
Facts.
And on the inside. The Knicks had a great year. Like you said, we ran out of bodies in the playoffs. I had them going to the Eastern Conference Finals anyway, so a little disappointed they didn't make it. But, I'm looking at it. I think next year everybody's coming back healthy. I think if they make a move or two, maybe get another scorer in there to help Brunson and Randle out, I think we'll be in good shape to make a finals run. I just say this: if we were healthy, there is no way in the world Boston beats us in these conference finals.
I'm not gonna go there, but I know we definitely beat Indiana.
Yeah, we definitely beat Indiana.
I think we would have gave Boston everything they can handle. I'm gonna phrase it that way. But I heard a conversation with Stephen A. Smith and Kevin Garnett, where Stephen A. Smith tells him, we need a number 1 scorer. And Garnett was like, Julius Randle. What the hell y'all thinking? Julius Randle could score, very hard to defend, can shoot the 3, one of the hardest guys to guard. But I'm going to disagree with both of them. I'm going to say Julius Randle is not a 1. Garnett was fighting that he was a 1. Stephen A. Smith saying we needed to go outside and get somebody that's a 1. I'm gonna disagree with both of them. I'm gonna say that Brunson earned his way to be a number 1.
Okay.
Now, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Yo, Al, he's a point guard. That's kind of weird." Brunson developed to be that nice. Now, I love Randle as a number 2. Randle as a 1 never really shined for it. It got to his head. He was just shooting too much. Like he had to do too much. But I think if you put him as a 2, I think he calms down. It's not as much pressure, X. Now,
I agree.
I still think we might need another scorer, even though we got Devin Chinzo and Hart that can make up for the 3rd scorer. Both of them combined, Devin Chinzo was killing shit in the playoffs.
I think DiVincenzo is best served off the bench as a spark plug.
Right.
I agree with you on the Randle. I think he's a better option at number 2 or 3 if you get yourself another top scorer. Brunson earned the number 1 spot, but if
you don't need a 1, we got a 1 already. We just need another guy.
I think if you can get a
guy, I'm gonna tell you who, like a Markelle Bridges.
I like Michael Bridges, but I think the Nets are asking too much for him. Maybe a guy like Devin Booker, who's been wanting out of Phoenix for quite some time now.
Devin Booker, too much bread, dog.
A guy like Donovan Mitchell, but Mitchell, it depends on what Cleveland is asking for. I agree with you. I think Michael Bridges will be the perfect
fit because he got that tough
he does
nose.
everything. He does everything.
And he don't get hurt. He
plays every game. He's out there every game. I think he played injured a couple times this year for the Nets too.
And he's very underrated.
Yeah, he is.
Look at right now, Donovan Mitchell got a way bigger name than him, right? Yeah. But I would love to have Bridges over here.
I would. Yeah, I would. Listen, I would take him over Booker and over Mitchell because he plays defense. He's aggressive. He's not a guy that you can bully around. Like you could bully around Booker, you could bully Mitchell. But
Bridges is lengthy. He's real. He get it popping.
And he's a guy you could put at the number 3 or a number 2. Put him at number 2. Put OG at number 3. Brunson number 1, and then you got Randle at 4, and then Hardenstein at number 5. So you got a good physical unit starting for you.
Now, so you would say Bridges you would like me, or you got a guy that you aiming for?
I would like Bridges because his toughness, but I think the Nets are asking too much for him.
Give him draft choices and all that, dog.
Yeah, I mean, you got 7 draft picks. Yeah.
We'll package Bogdanovich, give him draft choices, throw McBride in there. I like
you
McBride, but you got to give something if you want something.
You got to give something against something.
Yeah.
I like Booker because Booker's a guy that can, when Brunson takes that breather, you can slide Booker over to the point guard position.
Yeah, Booker gets baskets.
The problem
I don't
with Booker,
think his
the problem
with
Booker is he plays no defense. He plays no defense.
That's what I'm saying, X.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring that weak shit. You see what happened with Fournier didn't even get burned because he don't play D.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not comparing Evan to Booker, but I'm just saying Booker don't got D either.
With a Thibodeau team, you got to know how to play defense, and you got to be
that's
physical.
Why I think Bridges is
and
perfect.
Booker brings none of that. Booker brings none of that to the team except scoring. That's it.
Yo, the way Tibbs will probably sit his ass down. He don't care if he dropped 30.
Yeah.
You letting dude score 30 on you. You on the bench. All right, so any last
like
words?
Those rough and tough guys.
Any last words on the Knicks situation so we can move on?
They had a great year. I think next season, I think if we make a couple moves here, like you said, in Bridges, you give them a couple draft picks. You got to get something to get something. But I think they're healthy next year. I think the Knicks are going to have a better year than they did this year.
Okay, let me ask you something, then we're going to move on. I don't want to keep dragging this topic. Would you be happy if the Knicks could get, and what's my name, Paul George, PG-13? Would you rather not get him, or if we could get him, get him?
Depending on the price. I wouldn't mind having him because he's a guy that can do it all. His problem is staying healthy. And then he gets injured at the wrong time of the year, too.
That's a great point. But I love him, though. I think he's tough-nosed.
I mean, he's what is he, 6'9", small forward, and he can do a little bit of everything, and he plays defense, unlike
my man Breezy
Booker,
said, no, Breezy don't want PG-13. PG was like, no. All right, but I know you agree with Bridges, Breezy. I know you agree with Bridges. Okay, now let's slide over to the diamond because we don't want to overkill, you know what I'm saying? The Yankees did something they never did, X. And I know you probably hate because you're a hater on my Yankees. We gone 11 straight starts with a starting pitcher going 5 innings, giving up 2 runs or less in 11 straight starts. I know that he start tonight's game. It could be 12.
It start at 10 o'clock.
Okay, and which is 7 my time.
Yeah, they're in California.
My thing to you is that we accomplished this feat without the earned run average and the Cy Young pitcher in Garrett Cole. So even you being X-Man, the hater, you gotta love what the fuck we accomplished. Even a hater gotta like this shit. Talk to me.
I mean, it really, and I told you this year, I'll be surprised if they pitch any better without Cole, because I think Cole's the key to that rotation.
He is.
But it is
you
impressive
keep saying
what they've
I
done.
think. You think or you know for sure? I know for sure.
Yeah, no, I know for sure.
Yeah, when you say I think, that makes it 50-50. That's like saying, yo, I think that girl likes me. That don't mean it's 100%.
Yeah, you're right.
You just assuming.
Well, Cole is the key to that team, and that's why I say I'm surprised that they've gone this long with 2 runs or less earned.
I'm just surprised that we never did that. You would have told me that, I would have never thought that.
Yeah, I would have never thought that too. But I'm surprised because Cole is the key to that team. That kid Lucas Hill, he's pitching great right now.
Oh my God, he's a fucking
Stroman
he's a
has
stud.
shown out.
He's tall. He's throwing 90 plus. Got a sinker, curve, fastball. As long as we don't blow his arm out, Boone don't overuse him.
Well, he had Tommy John surgery a few years ago.
Right.
So,
and I told people that Rondon would be back. I think you didn't even believe me on Rondon. I think you thought he was trash.
I took a look and see approach with Rodon because I know last year he battled a lot of injuries. But
Rondon is healthy.
He's pitched great. He
pitched good with the White Sox and the Giants. That's why I know about him.
Nestor Cortez has looked like he's turned it around a bit after getting bombarded early in the year. It looks like he's doing well. And the bullpen is the number one bullpen in the American League.
Yeah, and
So
Stroman,
you
don't
got
forget
that.
Stroman.
No, I
Stroman
did say
can eat a
Stroman.
lot of
Yeah.
innings
No,
for us.
I
He
did
can
say
eat a lot of
Stroman.
innings.
Yeah, I did mention Stroman.
Okay.
Stroman's been pitching great also. And then you got Clay Holmes, who's probably the best closer in baseball right now. Even though he blew the game against Seattle, you don't hold that
That's
against
all
him.
right. That's
That
one
happens. That
fucking
happens.
game.
That's
Yeah.
one game. He saved at least 10
He's
of them
been
already.
money.
So he's been
You
money.
take that game
money.
away, he hasn't give up a run all season.
And let's not forget the Yankees have been hitting too now. So, now it's not all falling on Judge. Soto's been on fire since the start of the year.
You heard what
Volpe's
I
been
said,
hitting.
right? MVP in the beginning of the season.
I
Now,
told you that too.
He went on a little slump. He went on a little slump, but
it's gonna happen.
no, he's a monster.
But
right in between Judge and Stanton and Verdugo. Verdugo's he's our low key.
And that's I was joking around earlier. I told you, I said Stanton's gonna be hurt by 10 games into the year. Stanton's been balling.
Now that you say that, now that you say that, he's gonna pull a hamstring.
and it looks like Judge now is starting to heat up after a bad April. Looks like Judge. So that Yankee team with LeMahieu coming back, that offense is only going to get better.
I forgot about DJ.
DJ should be back by next week.
Cabrera holding it down too, baby.
Although Cabrera, listen, that Yankee team is hitting, and when you put LeMahieu back in that lineup, that offense is only going to get better. Judge's numbers are going to go up. Soto's numbers are going to go up. Volpe's looks like he's the leadoff guy of the
Peraza's coming back.
Yeah.
No,
the Yankees are in good shape.
Then we get cold.
The Yankees are in good shape.
Now it's proven that we didn't need to get that arm, although I wanted that arm, which was Montgomery. I was calling for Montgomery.
Well, he hasn't done nothing anyway. He's been getting bombed lately, Montgomery.
Yeah, but my man said, Philly, yo, Douglas Bender, a.k.a. the Philly kid, I told you your Phillies were coming back. And if they would have went to this fucking series instead of Arizona, they would have had a better World Series. Yeah. And they would have beat the Rangers that you see them torture those motherfuckers this week.
Well,
I like the Phillies. I got mad. I lost a lot of money by the Phillies not winning it all last year. And they had like a 3-1 lead against Arizona and fucking choked.
The Phillies are determined because they're killing it in the National League.
Oh, they tearing it from all angles.
Texas looks like they're falling apart. I think Texas has lost 9 of their last 12 games, something like that.
Yeah. So you got your 2 best pitchers is out, so you expect
Yeah.
Scherzer just got on a 60-day, and DeGrom is already doing that time.
DeGrom should be back. DeGrom should be back in August. He's got to do rehab, so I don't think DeGrom pitches this year. I don't think.
Look at that. That's what I'm saying. You don't need to rush him.
Yeah.
Especially you already got a chip. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
all right, so we done with that. I don't want to overkill with that. Anything you want to add on quick before we go to choose one and why? Or you good money?
Listen, man, you ain't mentioned my Mets are winning right now, 6-2.
Them guys are so sad. How do you lose to the worst team in baseball, 5 runs in the 9th?
Edwin Diaz coming back from that injury, he hasn't been himself. So
but you don't lose to the Marlins. You lose to the Braves.
You don't.
If it's the Braves, I can understand, but not the Marlins.
You don't lose to you don't get swept by the Marlins either. That's terrible.
Exactly.
The worst offensive team in the league, and you had them score almost, I think it was over 20 runs in 3 games.
Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable.
But
yeah, let's move on. I don't want to talk
let's
about
move
that.
on
It's
to
sad.
choose one and why. Yeah, I'm gonna make these current players.
Okay.
I usually hit you with the throwback. I be picking on you, hitting you with some real tough shit.
Okay.
I be having your brain like freeze. I already know. But now this is gonna be a little easier for you because these are players that you see on a regular basis.
Okay.
We started with third basemen who X right now rather have on his corner. Right now, this moment, Rafael Devers, a.k.a. Carita, or Austin Riley, a.k.a. Ocho. Who and why?
By the way, A6 Giants, they just took the lead on the Mets.
They suck.
Devers, they're terrible. We're going for the number 1 pick in the draft. Devers or Riley? Wow. That's a tough one.
You can't
go with
wrong with either or, by the way. You can't go wrong.
But I'm going to go with Austin Riley mainly because I'm going to go with but mainly because he's a better defensive player than Rafael Devers. I know Devers is just coming off this pace where he has 6 homers in 6 games. I love his bat. As by the way, he's Garrett Cole's father. By the way, he owns that guy.
He owns Cole. Yeah, he owns Cole.
Listen, hitting wise, I'll go with Devers. He hits for everything, average, power, everything. But his defense, I don't like. Riley also can hit for power. He can hit 35, 40 homers if he wants with a stacked lineup in Atlanta. But the difference here is going to be the defense. Riley's a much better defensive player than Devers is. Devers too many errors for me.
Right. I would agree. Riley got the better glove. I think Devers is more clutch, though, at hitting.
Yeah, I agree.
They both can hit for average, both can hit home runs. But Devers, he showed me a lot, too, when he took Chapman deep on 104 in that big-ass game at the stadium.
Yeah.
That was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's hard not to take Riley, but if I'm the Yankees, I had a chance to get Riley or Devers, I'm going to take Devers so quick because of that porch. I have
definitely.
to.
Definitely.
But that's the only reason why.
Yeah.
Because I said your team. I'm saying my team. If I didn't say my team, it'll be Austin. It'd be Riley. But the fact that I saw porch, I got to take Devers, and Devers is my play. Okay. NBA forwards, threes.
More
Pascal
forwards,
Siakam, a.k.a. Spicy P, or Julius Randle, a.k.a. the Black Panther. Who and why? A healthy Julius Randle, though.
We're talking healthy, right?
A healthy
no
Julius
injuries,
Randle.
no nothing, right?
The one that's dropping 24 a game like nothing.
Okay.
Guys, put your answers in. I want y'all to put your answers in the comments. Look, keep doing your thing.
I like Pascal Siakam, but he's a difference here for when Indiana made that trade. He turned that team around with his
was a
defense.
perfect fit for the Pacers.
Perfect fit, yeah. But I'm going with Julius Randle. Julius Randle is explosively, offensively, much better. Not better defensively than Siakam, but offensively, I'm going with Randle. Left-handed, inside, outside. He's underrated as a passer too. People look. Julius Randle is very underrated as a passer.
So if Julius played the way Brunson was playing, all he had to do was do his part. Brunson's averaging 30 plus. Just hit your 24. The thing with Julius, though, I think he would have thought he had to average more than Brunson.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
No, fall back and be the number 2, my guy.
Yeah.
That would have been hard. That's why I'm glad he was able to watch. So now he can just fall into the number 2.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But I think Julius is more polished than Siakam.
His outside game is better too because he can hit a 3 here and there. Siakam's mostly just inside. You get
but
Siakam
is nasty.
He is.
This is tough, dog. Like, I really got like a tie, but I'm going to roll with Randle, not because he's a Knick, because I think he's more polished.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm not rolling with him because he's a Knick, because I'm a Knick fan, but I agree with you. He's more polished than Siakam offensively.
Yeah, but it's like I got him like this, dog, going to the race, but I'm going to take Randle because he's more polished. Okay, let's move on. We agree with one. We went against, agree with one. NFL quarterbacks.
Okay.
Ben Roethlisberger, a.k.a. Big Ben.
Big Ben, okay.
Or Brett Favre, a.k.a. the Gunslinger. Who and why? You can take it, yo. Hold on. Yo, X, listen.
I got you.
Take one, baby.
This is a good one. I like this one. It's tough.
Yo, I'm going to scream on this dude. He knows I got my show on, and he's messaging me off the hook. When I get off this show, I'm going to rip him a new asshole. Word to everything. I can't wait.
All right. We're choosing Big Ben or Brett Favre. This is a tough one because Brett Favre was the ultimate gunslinger. There was a throw Brett Favre didn't like. So,
exactly.
If Brett Favre could throw it through a donut hole, he'll throw it. He don't care. But Big Ben was more of a game manager for Pittsburgh early on in his career. Later on, he became more of the guy they depended on to get the ball downfield.
Facts.
I'm gonna go with Brett Favre because he had the gunslinger. From the beginning that he became that starter all the way till his career ended, he was that guy, that gunslinger. Passing yards, touchdowns, it's all there. The records are all there. Super Bowl, even though Big Ben has 2. Let's all know the first one was because they ran the ball a lot with the Bus and those guys.
Right.
So Big Ben, they didn't depend on him as much to win the games. He was managing. I like Brett. Brett was a gunslinger. He threw the ball downfield regardless, double coverage, triple coverage. If he knew he could make the pass, he was going to make it regardless of the result. So I'm going to go with Big Red.
So who you going with?
Brett Favre.
Okay, you're going with the gunslinger.
Yep.
I love Brett Favre, and I love that my greatest analyst, that he was his best player, which is John Madden.
Yeah.
But I got to go with Big Ben because Big Ben could do it with his feet, unlike Brett Favre. Brett Favre had no scrambling ability. But like you said, he never met a throw he didn't like.
Exactly.
And as he got older, them throws wasn't making it. That's why he was getting picked off a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when he went to your Jets. But that's another story. But when he was with the Packers, he was killing shit.
Yeah.
But Big Ben, the fact that a guy that can't really run straight that fast, but for some reason always escape sacks. And for a big dude to always avoid sacks was incredible.
But remember,
and make the throw, X.
Big Ben was built like a linebacker too.
No, but what I'm saying is, I seen him jump over guys' arms, and the way he did that, and still, you know how many tickets he busted of mine? That if the guy sacked him, it was ball game. No, for real. That's why I just started betting Ben the rest of his career because he busted a lot of my tickets. I love Brett Favre. I love Brett Favre, but I just think Big Ben brings more to the table.
Okay.
And he's got 2 chips too.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna run with Big Ben on that. Okay, so now we're gonna move on. Now I'm gonna give you some bench players. This is a cool one here.
Bench players, okay.
Peyton Pritchard, aka P Rabbit, or T.J. McConnell, a.k.a. Rocco. One Indiana, one Celtics. They come off the bench, the 2 little white boys. They both come in with electricity. But who you like out the 2?
That's a good one. 2 Energizer bunnies off the bench.
P Rabbit. I like that nickname.
Yeah,
P Rabbit.
That's a good name. That's a good name. That's a good nickname. I'll pick him alone just for the nickname. So
Right.
But I'm going to go with T.J. McConnell because McConnell, I mean, you saw what he did in these playoffs and stuff, and you can still come in and run the offense through him and stuff. So while Halliburton's getting a rest, you can put the ball in McConnell's hand, and he can run the offense smoothly, like not like Halliburton, but he'll run good enough where he'll keep them in the game and they won't get blown out. I think McConnell's a good defender. He gave Brunson, even though Brunson put up 30-something points, but he made Brunson work for those points whenever he was on him.
Right.
Stuff. He's a good shooter, good defensive player. So I like McConnell.
I think both of them are so good right now.
Yeah.
Like coming off the bench, little short white boys can hit the open shot. Yep. But McConnell, playing under Iverson back in the days, got a better, he can shake a defender off the dribble. Mm-hmm. Better than Pritchard. Not that Pritchard can't get through, because he does, but McConnell will play with you like he got handled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to go McConnell because he could showboat a little more, and I think they do everything else the same. They can hit the outside shot. They make the passes. They help the bench. But I'm going to agree with you with McConnell, but slightly.
Yeah.
Slightly. Okay.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah, last but not least, we're doing rappers. You ready?
All right, let's go.
I ain't going to make it easy for you either. 50 Cent or Jadakiss?
50 or Jada? 50 or Kiss?
Yeah, I use both of them with you, but not this matchup.
Yeah.
But I did use both of them with you. I think I might have put Rick Ross with 50.
Might have.
Yeah.
I like Jada. I think Jada's flow is better. I think he's a better lyricist to me. 50's done his thing.
See the building, baby. I see you.
And 50's done his thing. He's had classic albums and stuff. Get Rich or Die Trying, probably one of the top 20 albums of all time. But lyrically and flow-wise, I'm gonna go with Jadakiss. I like his style. I think his lyrics are better. He knows. I think his flow is just much better than 50's.
Yeah. Jada definitely got the balls. I got him with the balls, but 50 got those joints that like sold more.
Yeah.
They sold more. But Jada, I think Jada would eat him up on some battle shit, like just straight eat him.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
You know what I'm saying? And we're going to leave it like that. Okay, so any last words before we clock you out, brother?
Always a pleasure to be on here, have fun,
Facts.
talk what we like, and you know, keep up the good work as always, brother. You know that. We'll always bring the smoke, brother. We always up for that smoke.
You already know. X-Man, you hold it down from your behalf.
Thank
That's
you, brother.
That's why I keep bringing you back, because you never come without. You always got bullets, dog. And long as you keep bullets in your gun, I'm gonna always bring you in this war, because you come with no bullets, I can't invite you to the war, dog.
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
All right, so great work as always. Enjoy your weekend, you and your family. And X be out, good brother.
Thank you, brother. Have a happy Memorial Day weekend.
Likewise.
All right,
X-Man
brother.
the hater, baby. Yes, sir. X-Man the cat holding it down, baby. You know what I mean? So now we're gonna go to our giveaways, and good luck to everybody. Autumn leads everybody, I think, with 7 wins. We got the Ghost, we got B4, Cess. A lot of people right underneath. Let the best person win, man. Let me play some tunes for y'all while we do this real quick. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, guys. Yeah, shout out to everybody that I didn't shout out. Much love. Watch the replay if you joined in late. Like I said, man, you gonna get nothing but smoke fucking with me, man. You don't get no smoke, don't fuck with me. Yes, sir. Giveaways, baby. Giveaways. Let me move this back. We're doing 1 through 20 to start it off. Round 5, giveaway 1. Another great show, guys. I'm very satisfied with my people. As long as they put bullets in their fucking guns, I'm satisfied. And they bust their gap, too. And they're not shooting at birds. They busting that real shit. All right, let me marinate this shit. Y'all know how we doing this motherfucker. Look, I killing it on a motherfucking comment. I see you. Raul, watch the replay, motherfuckers. All right, here we go. On my go. On my go. On my go, baby. Give away 1 winner. Yeah. Got a winner, baby. I know you see it. Let me back it up a little bit. Got my man in the building, baby. Free agents in the market, baby. You know what the fuck it is. Here we go. Give away 1 winner. Number 4. I already know who this is. The Ghost is back in the building, baby. The Ghost just got his 7th win, tied with Autumn. The Ghost is playing no games. He's here to Candyman your ass. Salute to the Ghost, baby. I want to see new people win, but I don't control this shit. I told y'all that. I can only wish they win, but it's what ball comes out. Only control I got is to spin this motherfucker. All right, 21 through 40. Yeah, let me lower that so I don't have to be yelling too much. Yeah, man. Yankees doing their thing, Knicks did their thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the Minnesota game, they handling their business. My fire stick right now just froze, so I gotta fuck with it real quick. But it says that they were up like 16. I don't know if that's what it is right now, but this is a must-win for the T-Wolves. All right, here we go. We marinate. Marinate, baby. The Ghost, baby. By the way, Ghost just gave out his last giveaway to Loca. Salute to the Ghost, showing love like that. All right, here we go. Sets to the building. I see you, big Sets. I see you, baby. Here we go. Free agents, baby. Everybody's a free agent. So they put us under contract, baby. Here we go. We got a winner. We got a winner, baby. We got a winner. I got no clue who it is. I swear to God, I got no clue until I pull that motherfucker out. Winner is giveaway 2, round 5, 21. It's not fair, folks. I apologize. Nothing I can do. I cannot call these fucking numbers. Miss Autumn has won 4 times in the last 6 games. I play 2 games every Friday, and she won 4 out of the 6, and now she's got her 8th win, 10 to be the champion in round 5. I cannot call the numbers. I apologize, but if 21 came out, I got to give her a winning gift. Summary coming up. Hold up. All right, guys. Wow. Ghost just went up, I think, to 7. Miss Autumn went up to 8. It seems like the people that's been playing, for some reason, they are tracking and they winning a lot. Like I said, if it was up to me, I love everybody to win. Like, I like to spread the love all over, but it's not up to me. It's whatever number come out, whatever number comes out, and then, you know, if it matches with their number, that's what the fuck it is. But like I said, I'm not here. I don't have to apologize. I just like to see new people win. I get a lot out to see new people win. That's just me. Okay, let's move on. My man Cal went in there, dropped the free pick. He dropped the boxing match. Give me a minute real quick. Let me rephrase. I forgot the guy's name. He said that he liked it. Give me a minute, guys. I got so much shit over here. Give me a minute. Yeah, he threw me off with the boxing, but that's what he likes. And if it wins, that's all that matters. I know he went 2-0 last week. Damn, where the hell did I put that shit? Hold up, guys. Oh, I think I know where I put it. Shit. Give me a minute. Okay, he likes Josh Taylor at plus 130 tomorrow. We also covered the whole NBA playoffs, the 2-zip lead by the Celtics, the 1-zip lead by Dallas. We both agree that Minnesota will come back probably and tie the series tonight. He thinks Dallas is going to play Celtics in the chip. That's a possibility, but I would like to see the Minnesota Timberwolves, both for Kevin Garnett's 2 ex-teams, Minnesota and Boston. I think that'd be the best series for everybody to watch, the better matchup. That's my opinion. I don't think Dallas matches up well against Boston, and if they're going to win that series, Kyrie and Luke is going to have to go nuts. And I just can't see that with Boston being longer than them. I think they'll stop one of them, and it'll be an easy series. That's just my opinion, but I like to see the T-Wolves play them. I think that'll go 7, and that'll be everything you want. Then we covered the Ryan Garcia situation. We covered the Knicks, the Yankees. We did the choose one and why with my man X. And like I said, guys, to all the millionaires out there, bro, I'm a free agent. What's up? Put some millions up. Let's flip it. Let's triple it. Let's do whatever, man. You want to just set me up, put me in the platform, put me anywhere, B, and you're going to see a smoke come out the ground, bro. I'm not fucking playing with this shit, man. I am not playing. You think I'm playing? Hit me up, sign me up, and let me do what I do, man. I'm tired of playing with it, man. I'm not here begging nobody. I put my part in, you put your part in. I'm the talent, you the money guy. I don't got millions. I don't got billions. Y'all motherfuckers got it. I got style, though. I got skill set. I got history. I got been doing this shit my whole life. I got realists. So what's up? Let's connect dots, baby. And like I said on the message of the day, basically, I'd rather die doing what I love than live a boring life. Do the math on that. I'd rather die doing what I love than live a boring life. Fuck that. And last but not least, remember this, all money ain't good money. Y'all hold your heads. Al York Sports, the raw truth, no drinking and driving. I'm going to get to y'all next week. Y'all already know. Love you, motherfuckers. Continue to hit me on the giveaways. Continue to put your comments in. Continue to watch the sports book reviews on YouTube, the series. Y'all know I'm going to keep working for y'all. Just do your part because I've been doing mine. Hold your fucking heads, baby. Al York Sports.